LeBron James. Man, he needs somebody.
It's LeBron versus the Celtics.
It really is. Now, I want to show you this very quickly. J.R. Smith, as we showed you previously, 4 points in the series. All 4 of those came in game number 1, as we certainly do know. How about Jeff Green? 12 points in the series, as we have seen as well, with 5 turnovers, all those coming in the second game. How about George Hill? Nope, only 8 points. How about Kyle Korver? Only 16. How about Rodney Hood? 13. So LeBron James by quarter. Here were the 2 most defining quarters of game 2. You're gonna see from his shot chart a lot of outside shots, getting to the rim minimally. In the third quarter, getting to the rim minimally. In the fourth quarter, attacking a little more when Greg Monroe was in the game, but still, certainly not enough. Here's what it looked like. As they went under screens, the Dwayne Casey formula, which obviously didn't work in the Toronto series, they kept going under, they kept giving room, even though that one was super deep. And he was able to drive here and there throughout the entire game, as you're seeing right there on Marcus Morris, jump shot against Aaron Baines. This was the one moment where he made a great pass because his guys just weren't getting open. It was more so bad defense than good offense. Jeff Green hit a corner 3. And this is what they need to do, in my opinion, Denise. Every time I'm watching LeBron, if we could go back to that for just a moment, this is what they need to do. Load up on one side, try to get the mismatch with a smaller guy like Jason Tatum, who is 20 years old and a rookie and weighs 200 pounds, giving up like, if not 35, 45 to LeBron, and just isolate him in the high post. And then, of course, he's gonna dominate. So LeBron is doing this all on his own. What exactly can we possibly take away by his supporting cast being awful and him settling for long jumper after long jumper?
This is what I think. Now, I feel like as the years go by, and we've talked about
years go by,
acknowledging and supporting, right? And we've talked about it with Brett, with JR, acknowledging and supporting, right? So there's acknowledging that LeBron is great, and then there's supporting him, you know, as far as like his performance, right? And for a long time, I couldn't support him, but I could acknowledge that, oh, you know, he's one of the best, and soon maybe the best that we've ever seen. I feel like LeBron, as great as he is, I think his teammates are honestly intimidated. Like, it's almost like you ever.
That's interesting.
Because have you ever gone somewhere, right? You're out with your friends and you're like, oh, you're having a good time, everything's chill, and then your parent comes, right? Like one of your parents comes, and you kind of act different sometimes. Like sometimes a kid acts different. They're not acting the same. They're a little more censored. They're looking for approval sometimes, as opposed to them just being liberated and free. Now, I feel like the Cavs need a lot more confidence. Obviously, the team needs to step up. LeBron doesn't need any more confidence than he already has. He's doing legit everything that he possibly could to carry this team, and still coming in short. So the rest of the team needs to step up, needs to not look for approval, needs to honestly just wake up and play at this point, because they're not. They're taken out of their game. A terrible team, but they're playing like a beyond just. It's a horrific performance.